the foul limit. We're down to 5. Jordan putting moves on Russell. We're down to 2. Now to 1. Here's Jordan. Yes! It is all over. The Chicago Bulls have won at the buzzer in Game 1 of the best of 7.
This is Michael Jordan, the man who transformed the game of basketball into an art form. From a high school bench warmer to a 6-time NBA champion, his journey is one of unparalleled determination and success. Known for his incredible skills on the court and his fierce competitive spirit, Jordan's story is as inspiring as it is legendary. Did you know that Michael was famously cut from his high school basketball team, but he used that rejection as fuel to become one of the greatest? Jordan also briefly retired from basketball in 1993 to pursue a career in professional baseball, before making an epic comeback and leading the Chicago Bulls to 3 more championships. Stick around to uncover the full story behind these facts and explore how Michael Jordan's legendary performances made him a global icon. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born on February 17, 1963, in Brooklyn, New York, into a close-knit family that would play a pivotal role in shaping his future. His parents, James and Dolores Jordan, were hardworking individuals who instilled in their children the values of discipline, perseverance, and the importance of education. James Jordan Sr. worked as a maintenance worker and later as a supervisor at General Electric, while Dolores Jordan worked as a bank teller and later pursued a career in banking. Despite their demanding jobs, both parents were deeply involved in the upbringing of their children, ensuring they grew up in a supportive and nurturing environment. Shortly after Michael's birth, the Jordan family moved to Wilmington, North Carolina, seeking a safer and more stable environment for their children. It was here in Wilmington that Michael spent most of his formative years. The Jordan household was always bustling with activity, thanks to Michael and his 4 siblings, Larry, James Jr., Dolores, and Rosalind. Being the 4th of 5 children, Michael often found himself in the middle of intense sibling rivalries and competitions, particularly with his older brother Larry. These early experiences with his siblings played a crucial role in developing his competitive nature and his relentless drive to excel. From a young age, Michael was a bundle of energy and enthusiasm, often engaging in various physical activities and sports. His early passion for sports was evident as he spent countless hours playing baseball, football, and basketball with his siblings and neighborhood friends. These informal games were more than just a pastime. They were fierce competitions where Michael's desire to win and be the best began to take shape. His father, James, played a significant role in nurturing Michael's love for sports. He would often take him and Larry to a nearby park where they would play basketball for hours. James also built a basketball court in their backyard, providing his sons with the perfect place to practice and hone his skills. Michael's relationship with his parents was a cornerstone of his life. His father, James, was not only a mentor in sports, but also a role model in many aspects of life. He taught Michael the importance of hard work, integrity, and perseverance. James Sr.'s tragic murder in 1993 had a profound impact on Michael, leading him to temporarily retire from basketball to pursue a career in baseball, a sport his father had always loved. This period marked one of the most challenging times in Michael's life, but it also highlighted the deep bond he shared with his father. Dolores Jordan, Michael's mother, was equally influential. She was a strong, supportive figure who encouraged Michael to excel in academics and sports. Dolores emphasized the importance of education and ensured that her children understood the value of discipline and hard work. Her nurturing nature and unwavering support provided Michael with a stable foundation, enabling him to pursue his dreams with confidence. Even as Michael achieved global fame and success, his mother's teachings and support remained a guiding force in his life. Growing up in Wilmington, Michael also formed close friendships that would last a lifetime. His childhood friends were integral to his development, providing him with a sense of camaraderie and competition. They played together, competed against each other, and supported one another through various challenges. These friendships were not only about sports, but also about mutual respect and shared experiences. The bonds formed during these early years provided Michael with a strong support network that remained with him throughout his career. Basketball was not Michael's only passion during his childhood. He also had a deep love for baseball, a sport that held a special place in his family's history. Michael played on youth baseball teams and dreamed of becoming a professional baseball player. His father, who had played baseball in his youth, supported this dream and encouraged Michael to pursue it. The backyard basketball court that James built was not just for basketball. It was a space where Michael could practice his baseball skills as well. These early experiences with baseball would later influence Michael's decision to pursue a professional baseball career during his first retirement from the NBA. In addition to baseball, Michael was an avid football player. He played quarterback and running back for his youth football team, showcasing his versatility and athleticism. Football taught him valuable lessons about leadership and resilience. He often cited his experiences on the football field as foundational to his development as an athlete. The physicality and strategic nature of football complemented his basketball skills, making him a more well-rounded and formidable competitor. Michael's interests were not limited to organized sports. He enjoyed a wide range of activities, from fishing and swimming to bike riding and playing video games. These interests provided him with a well-rounded childhood experience, allowing him to develop various skills and interests outside of his athletic endeavors. Fishing trips with his father and brothers were particularly cherished, offering a peaceful respite from the intensity of competitive sports. These outings were opportunities for bonding and relaxation, reinforcing the strong family ties that were central to Michael's upbringing. In addition to his physical pursuits, he had a creative side. He enjoyed drawing and sketching, often spending hours creating detailed images of his favorite sports scenes and players. This artistic talent was another outlet for his boundless energy and creativity. Although he did not pursue art professionally, the skills he developed through drawing contributed to his keen eye for detail and precision, traits that would serve him well in his basketball career. Despite his numerous interests and activities, Michael's childhood was not without its struggles. Growing up in a predominantly African-American community during the 1960s and 1970s, he faced the realities of racial discrimination and social inequality. These experiences shaped his worldview and instilled in him a deep sense of resilience and determination. Michael's parents, particularly his mother, Dolores, emphasized the importance of overcoming adversity and striving for excellence despite societal challenges. These lessons were ingrained in Michael from a young age and would later influence his approach to both his personal and professional life. His childhood was a rich tapestry of diverse interests and experiences that laid the foundation for his future success. His early love for sports, nurtured by his father and supported by his family, was complemented by his passion for other activities such as fishing, drawing, and socializing with friends. His competitive spirit, combined with the strong values instilled by his parents, drove him to overcome challenges and strive for greatness. These formative years were crucial in shaping Michael into the legendary athlete and influential figure he would become, illustrating the profound impact of a supportive and dynamic childhood. When it came time for Michael to attend high school, Emsley A. Laney High School was the natural choice due to its proximity to the Jordan family's home. It was known for its solid academic and athletic programs, making it an ideal fit for Michael, who had already shown an interest and talent in sports. Additionally, the school's location in a supportive community environment meant that Jordan would have access to both academic and extracurricular opportunities that would help him develop holistically. His junior year in high school was a defining period in his life. The previous year had ended in disappointment when he was cut from the varsity basketball team as a sophomore. This setback could have discouraged many young athletes, but for Michael, it served as a powerful motivator. Determined to prove himself, he spent the summer before his junior year working tirelessly to improve his skills. He woke up early to practice before school, often shooting hoops in the backyard where his father, James Jordan, had built a basketball court. That summer, Michael experienced a significant growth spurt, growing nearly 4 inches to reach 6 to walk grade 3. This physical change, combined with his rigorous training regimen, transformed him into a formidable player. His newfound height allowed him to play more effectively against taller opponents, and his relentless work ethic ensured that his skills improved dramatically. Michael's dedication was evident in his daily routine. He would practice for hours, focusing on his shooting, dribbling, and defensive techniques. His brother Larry, a talented player himself, often joined him, pushing Michael to his limits and helping refine his game. When tryouts for the varsity team arrived, he was ready. He showcased his improved skills and athleticism, impressing the coaches with his determination and drive. This time, he made the team, marking a significant milestone in his basketball journey. His inclusion in the varsity squad was not just a personal triumph, but also a sign of his potential to become a standout player. His coach, Clifton Herring, recognized this potential and began to nurture it, providing Michael with the guidance and opportunities he needed to excel. Jordan's presence on the varsity team immediately impacted. He quickly established himself as a key player, known for his scoring ability, defensive prowess, and competitive spirit. His performances on the court were marked by a combination of skill, athleticism, and an unyielding desire to win. He often led the team in scoring, showcasing his ability to drive to the basket, shoot from mid-range, and play tenacious defense. His competitive nature also began to emerge more clearly as he pushed himself and his teammates to strive for excellence. One of the most memorable moments of Michael's junior year came in a game against New Hanover High School, one of Laney's biggest rivals. With his team trailing in the final minutes, Michael took control, scoring several key baskets and making crucial defensive plays. His leadership and determination inspired his teammates, and they rallied to secure a narrow victory. This performance was a testament to Michael's ability to rise to the occasion and perform under pressure, traits that would define his career. During his junior year, he developed a close relationship with Coach Clifton Herring, who played a significant role in his development. Herring recognized Michael's potential and pushed him to maximize it. He provided with the guidance and support needed to refine his skills and improve his game. Under Herring's mentorship, Jordan learned the importance of discipline, hard work, and dedication. These lessons would serve him well throughout his basketball career and beyond. Michael's senior year at Laney High School was marked by his emergence as a leader on and off the court. His growth, both physically and as a player, had been remarkable, and he entered his final high school season with high expectations. As a senior, he was not only the star player, but also a mentor to younger teammates, often leading by example and setting high standards for effort and performance. His leadership extended beyond just scoring points. He was known for his ability to motivate and inspire his teammates, fostering a sense of camaraderie and teamwork. Throughout his senior year, Michael delivered several dominant performances that showcased his exceptional talent and versatility. He averaged a triple-double, recording impressive statistics in points, rebounds, and assists. His scoring ability was unparalleled, with many games where he scored over 30 points. One particularly memorable game was against Kinston High School, where Michael scored 42 points, leading Laney to a decisive victory. His ability to take over games and lead his team to victory was a clear indicator of his future potential. Michael's performances during his senior year earned him widespread recognition. He was named to the McDonald's All-American team, a prestigious honor awarded to the nation's top high school basketball players. His selection was a testament to his outstanding abilities and his impact on the court. Michael's success also helped elevate the profile of Laney High School's basketball program, attracting attention from college scouts and fans alike. While basketball was undoubtedly Jordan's primary focus, his senior year was also marked by a variety of off-court interests and activities. He was an active member of the student body, participating in school events and extracurricular activities. Michael's outgoing personality and sense of humor made him popular among his peers, and he formed close friendships that would last a lifetime. He was also involved in community service, often participating in local events and volunteering his time to help others. Despite his demanding basketball schedule, Michael remained committed to his academic responsibilities. His parents, James and Dolores Jordan, emphasized the importance of education, and Michael worked hard to balance his studies with his athletic pursuits. He maintained good grades throughout high school, demonstrating the discipline and dedication that would later define his career. Michael's academic achievements, combined with his athletic success, made him a well-rounded student athlete and a role model for his peers. Jordan's success brought significant attention to Emsley A. Laney High School, elevating its profile and inspiring future generations of students. The school's basketball program benefited from increased visibility and support, and Michael's legacy continues to inspire young athletes at Laney to this day. His story is a source of pride for the school and the community, serving as a reminder of the incredible potential that lies within each student. As a senior, Michael was heavily recruited by several top college basketball programs. His impressive performances and growing reputation made him one of the most sought-after high school players in the country. The University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, led by legendary coach Dean Smith, was among the schools vying for his commitment. Coach Smith saw in Michael a player with immense potential and the drive to succeed at the highest level. After visiting several campuses and weighing his options, Michael chose to attend UNC, a decision that would prove to be pivotal in his career. Under the tutelage of legendary coach Dean Smith, Jordan transformed from a talented high school athlete into a collegiate star and future NBA legend. This journey was marked by significant achievements, memorable moments, and the foundational experiences that would propel him to greatness in professional basketball. In the fall of 1981, Michael Jordan arrived at UNC as part of a highly touted freshman class. At 6 inches and brimming with potential, he was eager to prove himself on one of the nation's premier college basketball stages. Despite the high expectations, Jordan was relatively unknown on the national scene compared to some of his peers. However, it didn't take long for him to make a significant impact. From the beginning of the season, his talent was evident. His athleticism, scoring ability, and defensive skills quickly distinguished him as a player to watch. Jordan earned a spot in the starting lineup, a rare achievement for a freshman in a program as prestigious as UNC's. His debut season saw him average 13.5 points per game. The defining moment of Jordan's freshman year, and perhaps his entire college career, came during the 1982 NCAA championship game against the Georgetown Hoyas. In a tightly contested match with less than 20 seconds left on the clock, UNC trailed by 1 point. In a play orchestrated by Coach Dean Smith, Jordan received a pass from teammate Jimmy Black and calmly sank a 16-foot jump shot, giving the Tar Heels a 63-62 lead. Georgetown failed to score in the remaining seconds, and UNC secured the national championship. Jordan's clutch performance on the biggest stage cemented his reputation as a rising star in college basketball. After his heroics in the championship game, Jordan returned to UNC for his sophomore year with heightened expectations. He was now a known quantity, and opponents were better prepared to defend against him. Despite this increased attention, he continued to excel, improving his stats and solidifying his role as the team's go-to player. During his sophomore year, Jordan averaged 20 points per game, demonstrating his growing offensive prowess. He also contributed significantly on the defensive end, averaging over 5 rebounds and 2 steals per game. His all-around performance earned him several accolades, including a spot on the All-ACC first team and recognition as a consensus second-team All-American. Jordan's sophomore year was also notable for the strong team dynamics at UNC. The Tar Heels boasted a talented roster that included future NBA players such as Sam Perkins and James Worthy. This depth of talent allowed Jordan to thrive in a competitive environment, learning from his experienced teammates and pushing himself to improve. The team's cohesion and collective drive were critical factors in their success during this period. By his junior year, Michael Jordan had firmly established himself as one of the best players in college basketball. He led the Tar Heels in scoring, averaging 19.6 points per game, and continued to showcase his defensive skills with an average of 5.3 rebounds and 2.1 steals per game. Jordan's leadership on and off the court was evident, as he consistently delivered standout performances and inspired his teammates. His junior year was replete with individual accolades. He was named the Naismith College Player of the Year and received the Wooden Award, both of which recognized him as the nation's top collegiate player. Additionally, he earned a spot on the All-ACC First Team and was a consensus First-Team All-American. These honors reflected his dominance in the college basketball landscape and his readiness for the next level of competition. Coach Dean Smith played an instrumental role in Michael Jordan's development during his time at UNC. Known for his disciplined coaching style and emphasis on team play, Smith provided Jordan with the structure and guidance needed to refine his skills and understanding of the game. Smith's influence extended beyond the basketball court. He instilled in Jordan the importance of humility, discipline, and academic achievement. Under Smith's mentorship, Jordan honed the fundamentals of basketball, from shooting mechanics to defensive positioning. Smith's philosophy of the Carolina way emphasized teamwork, unselfish play, and relentless effort. Jordan thrived in this environment, developing not only his physical abilities, but also his basketball IQ and leadership qualities. Smith's teachings were foundational to Jordan's later success in the NBA, where he became known for his meticulous attention to detail and strategic approach to the game. As the 1983 to 1984 season drew to a close, Jordan faced a pivotal decision, whether to return for his senior year or declare for the NBA draft. After careful consideration and discussions with Coach Dean Smith and his family, Jordan decided to forego his final year of college eligibility and enter the draft. Michael Jordan entered the NBA with a lot of promise, coming off a stellar college career at the University of North Carolina. His rookie season with the Bulls was nothing short of spectacular. Jordan quickly established himself as one of the league's premier players, averaging 28.2 points per game and earning the NBA Rookie of the Year award. His high-flying dunks, acrobatic layups, and relentless defense made him an instant fan favorite and a household name. Despite Jordan's individual brilliance, the Bulls struggled as a team in his early years. The franchise was not a powerhouse, and they often found themselves on the losing end of games. However, Jordan's presence began to change the culture and expectations within the organization. He pushed his teammates to improve and consistently displayed a work ethic that set the standard for everyone around him. Off the court, Jordan was known for his intense training regimen. He was often the first to arrive at practice and the last to leave. His diet and fitness routines were meticulously planned to ensure peak performance. Jordan's dedication to his craft was unmatched, and it was clear that he was on a mission to become the best. Jordan's teammates during these early years were a mix of veterans and young players, many of whom were inspired by his work ethic and determination. Among them was Orlando Woolridge, a talented forward who played alongside him in his rookie season. Woolridge and Jordan formed a potent scoring duo, though the team struggled to find consistent success. Another key teammate was Charles Oakley, known for his physicality and defensive prowess. Oakley's toughness and willingness to protect Jordan on the court earned him a close friendship with Michael. The mid-1980s saw Jordan start to face some of his most significant challenges. The physical and mental demands of carrying the Bulls took a toll on him. In the 1985 to 1986 season, he suffered a broken foot that sidelined him for much of the year. This injury tested his patience and resilience, but he used the time to work on other aspects of his game, particularly his strength and conditioning. His return from injury was nothing short of miraculous. In the 1986 playoffs against the Boston Celtics, Jordan delivered one of the most iconic performances in NBA history, scoring a playoff record 63 points in a game. Although the Bulls lost the series, his performance solidified his status as a superstar and earned the respect of his peers and fans alike. As the Bulls began to build a more competitive roster around him, they started to see more success. The addition of key players like Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant provided Jordan with the support he needed. Pippen, drafted in 1987, quickly became Michael's right-hand man, known for his versatility, defense, and playmaking ability. Grant, known for his rebounding and defensive skills, formed a formidable front-court presence alongside Jordan. Under the guidance of coach Phil Jackson, the team developed the famous triangle offense, which maximized Michael's talents while promoting a more balanced team approach. Phil Jackson, who became the Bulls' head coach in 1989, was instrumental in shaping the team's success. His coaching philosophy emphasized teamwork, mental toughness, and a holistic approach to the game. His calm demeanor and ability to manage egos were crucial in getting the best out of Jordan and his teammates. Jackson's unique approach to coaching, which included elements of mindfulness and Zen philosophy, resonated with Jordan and helped him elevate his game to new heights. The 1990 to 1991 season marked a turning point for Michael and the Bulls. They finished with the best record in the NBA and cruised through the playoffs, eventually winning the franchise's first NBA championship by defeating the Los Angeles Lakers in the finals. Jordan was named Finals MVP, and his emotional reaction to winning the title, clutching the trophy and crying, remains one of the most memorable images in sports history. This championship was just the beginning. The Bulls would go on to dominate the early 1990s, winning 3 consecutive NBA titles from 1991 to 1993. Jordan's performances during these years were nothing short of legendary. He won multiple scoring titles, MVP awards, and continued to deliver in the most critical moments, earning the nickname His Airness. His ability to perform under pressure was unparalleled, and he developed a reputation as the most clutch player in the league. Off the court, Jordan's life was just as dynamic. He became a global icon, starring in commercials, launching his own line of sneakers with Nike, Air Jordans, and even dabbling in acting with a role in the film Space Jam. His charisma and marketability made him one of the most recognizable and influential athletes in the world. Despite his success, Jordan faced numerous challenges and controversies. His intense competitive drive sometimes led to friction with teammates and opponents. He was known for his demanding nature, often pushing those around him to their limits. While this approach led to success on the court, it occasionally created tension. Additionally, Jordan's gambling habits became a topic of media scrutiny. He was an avid golfer and often placed bets on games and events. While he maintained that his gambling was under control, the media attention surrounding it was relentless, particularly during the 1993 playoffs. The scrutiny reached a peak when Jordan's gambling activities were linked to several high-stakes poker games and casino visits, raising questions about his off-court behavior and its potential impact on his basketball career. The 1992 to 1993 season was a roller coaster for Jordan. The Bulls completed their first three-peat, winning their 3rd consecutive championship by defeating the Phoenix Suns in the finals. Jordan was once again named Finals MVP, further cementing his legacy. However, the joy of this achievement was overshadowed by personal tragedy. In July 1993, his father, James Jordan, was tragically murdered. This devastating loss deeply affected Jordan and led him to reevaluate his life and career. James Jordan had been a constant presence and source of support in Michael's life. He attended many of his games and was always there to provide guidance and encouragement. His death was a massive blow to Michael, both personally and professionally. Struggling with grief in the intense media scrutiny, Jordan decided to step away from basketball. In October 1993, he shocked the sports world by announcing his retirement from basketball. At the peak of his career, he walked away from the game he loved, citing a lack of desire to play and the need to grieve his father's death. Many speculated that the relentless pressure and scrutiny, coupled with his personal loss, had taken a toll on him. Jordan's retirement did not mean the end of his athletic pursuits. In a surprising move, he decided to pursue a career in professional baseball, a sport his father had always envisioned him playing. He signed a minor league contract with the Chicago White Sox and was assigned to their Double-A affiliate, the Birmingham Barons. Michael's baseball career was met with mixed reactions. Some admired his courage to chase a new dream, while others viewed it as a publicity stunt. His performance on the diamond was commendable, given his long absence from the sport, but he struggled to find the same success he had on the basketball court. He batted .202 with 3 home runs and 51 RBIs in his only season with the Barons. Despite the challenges, Jordan's work ethic and determination remained evident. He approached baseball with the same dedication he had shown in basketball, often spending extra hours in the batting cage and working tirelessly to improve his skills. His presence also brought significant attention to minor league baseball, with fans flocking to see the basketball legend in a baseball uniform. Throughout his baseball journey, Jordan maintained close ties with his family and friends. His mother, Dolores, and his siblings were a constant source of support. His father's death had brought the family closer together, and they were there for him during his transition to baseball. He also relied on his close friends, including his former Bulls teammates and other athletes, who provided encouragement and advice. His relationship with Scottie Pippen in particular remained strong. Pippen had been Jordan's closest ally on the court, and their bond extended beyond basketball. Pippen often visited him during his baseball stint, and the two remained in close contact. Michael's baseball experiment lasted only one season. In March 1995, he announced his return to the NBA with a simple statement: "I'm back." His return to basketball marked the beginning of another extraordinary chapter in his career. But the years leading up to this moment were crucial in shaping the legend. The sports world was electrified. Jordan, who had been playing baseball for the Birmingham Barons, felt the pull of basketball too strong to ignore. He rejoined the Chicago Bulls, a team that had struggled to recapture its championship form in his absence. His return was met with a mixture of excitement and skepticism. Many wondered if he could still dominate the game as he had before. He made his comeback on March 19, 1995, against the Indiana Pacers, wearing the unfamiliar number 45 instead of his iconic 23. Although his performance was rusty, with only 19 points on 7 for 28 shooting, it was clear that Jordan's competitive fire was still burning brightly. The transition back to basketball was not seamless. He had to adjust to the physical demands of the NBA after his time away and the different conditioning required for baseball. His first few games were marked by inconsistency, but his determination never wavered. He spent countless hours in the gym, working on his conditioning and refining his skills. One of the most memorable moments of his early return was his 55-point explosion against the New York Knicks on March 28, 1995, a game famously dubbed the Double Nickel. This performance silenced many critics and proved that he could still perform at an elite level. Despite his impressive individual play, the Bulls were eliminated in the Eastern Conference semifinals by the Orlando Magic, led by Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway. This defeat only fueled Jordan's motivation to return to the top. The 1995 to 1996 NBA season is widely regarded as one of the greatest in basketball history, thanks in large part to Michael and the Chicago Bulls. Reclaiming his number 23 jersey, Jordan led the Bulls to a record-breaking 72, 10 regular season record, the best in NBA history at that time. His relentless work ethic and leadership were instrumental in this achievement. His teammates, including Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, and Steve Kerr, played crucial roles in the team's success. Pippen, a versatile forward known for his defense and playmaking, continued to be Jordan's most reliable partner on the court. Rodman, a rebounding and defensive specialist, brought an unmatched intensity and toughness. Kerr, known for his sharp shooting, provided critical spacing on the floor. Phil Jackson, the team's head coach, expertly managed the diverse personalities and talents of the roster. His implementation of the triangle offense allowed Jordan to maximize his scoring while promoting team cohesion. Jackson's calm demeanor and strategic acumen were key factors in the Bulls' success. Jordan's individual performance was equally impressive. He averaged 30.4 points per game, securing his 8th scoring title. He also earned his 4th regular season MVP award and was named to the All-NBA First Team and the All-Defensive First Team. His impact extended beyond scoring, as he played a vital role in the team's defensive schemes and overall strategy. The Bulls' dominance continued into the playoffs, where they defeated the Miami Heat, New York Knicks, and Orlando Magic to reach the NBA Finals. Facing the Seattle Supersonics, led by Gary Payton and Shawn Kemp, the Bulls won the series 4-2, securing their 4th NBA championship. Jordan was named Finals MVP, a testament to his leadership and clutch performances. The following season, the Bulls faced new challenges as teams around the league adapted to their dominance. However, Jordan and his teammates continued to excel. He maintained his scoring prowess, averaging 29.6 points per game, and the Bulls finished the regular season with a 69-13 record. The playoffs saw the Bulls once again navigating a challenging path to the finals. They faced tough competition from the Washington Bullets, Atlanta Hawks, and Miami Heat. Each series tested their resilience, but Michael's leadership and ability to elevate his game in critical moments ensured their success. In the 1997 NBA Finals, the Bulls faced the Utah Jazz, featuring the formidable duo of Karl Malone and John Stockton. The series was hard-fought, with several close games and memorable moments. One of the most iconic was Jordan's flu game in Game 5. Despite suffering from severe flu-like symptoms, he scored 38 points, leading the Bulls to a crucial victory. His performance was a testament to his toughness and determination. The Bulls won the series 4-2, capturing their 5th championship. Jordan was once again named Finals MVP, solidifying his status as the game's greatest player. The 1997 to 1998 season, famously dubbed The Last Dance, was marked by internal strife and uncertainty. General manager Jerry Krause had announced that Phil Jackson would not return as head coach after the season, and there were widespread rumors that the team would be dismantled. Despite the distractions, Jordan remained focused on the goal of winning a 6th championship. Jordan continued to perform at an elite level, averaging 28.7 points per game. The Bulls finished the regular season with a 62-20 record, securing the top seed in the Eastern Conference. The playoffs were a grueling test, with the Bulls facing tough series against the New Jersey Nets, Charlotte Hornets, and Indiana Pacers. The Pacers series in particular was a nail-biter, going to 7 games. Jordan's leadership and clutch performances were pivotal in guiding the Bulls to victory. The NBA Finals pitted the Bulls against the Utah Jazz for the 2nd consecutive year. The series was closely contested, with both teams trading wins. One of the most iconic moments in basketball history occurred in Game 6. With the Bulls trailing by 1 point in the final seconds, Jordan made a critical steal from Karl Malone and then hit a game-winning jump shot over Brian Russell. This shot, often referred to as the shot, secured the Bulls' 6th championship and Jordan's 6th Finals MVP award. After the 1997 to 1998 season, Jordan announced his second retirement from basketball. The decision was influenced by several factors, including the departure of Phil Jackson, the uncertainty surrounding the team's future, and Jordan's desire to leave the game on a high note. Michael seemed content to enjoy his post-playing career. He became part owner and president of basketball operations for the Washington Wizards in January 2000, taking on a front office role that allowed him to influence the team's direction and development. However, the competitive fire that had driven Jordan throughout his career never fully extinguished. In the summer of 2001, rumors began to circulate that Jordan was contemplating a return to the court. Despite being in his late 30s and having been away from competitive play for 3 years, Jordan was motivated by a desire to mentor younger players and to revive a struggling Wizards franchise. On September 25, 2001, Jordan officially announced his return to the NBA as a player for the Washington Wizards, donating his entire salary to relief efforts for the victims of the September 11th attacks. Despite his age, he averaged over 20 points per game. However, his time with the Wizards was marred by knee problems, which forced him to miss 22 games in his first season back. Despite these injuries, Jordan played all 82 games in his final season, demonstrating his enduring talent and competitive spirit. Even though the team struggled to make the playoffs, his presence brought significant attention to the franchise, and he played a crucial mentorship role for younger teammates. Jordan retired for the final time in 2003, leaving an indelible mark on the Wizards and reinforcing his legacy as a basketball legend. Michael Jordan's story is one of unparalleled success and enduring influence. His records and achievements, including 10 scoring titles, 5 MVP awards, and 6 Finals MVP awards, highlight a career of sustained excellence. His impact on basketball, from popularizing the NBA globally to inspiring future generations of players, is profound. As a cultural icon, Jordan transcended sports, becoming a global ambassador for basketball and a symbol of excellence. His rivalries and friendships added depth to his journey, illustrating the competitive and human sides of a legend. Michael's legacy is a testament to what can be achieved with talent, hard work, and an unrelenting will to win. His life story, filled with iconic moments and remarkable achievements, continues to inspire and captivate, reminding us all of the heights that can be reached through dedication and determination.